Yes, I've been set in game. I've also changed my Steam name already.
Okay. So, first thing I want you to do, bind a key to say this. I want you to bind a key to say that. Now, once you have that bind, I want you to press that button. There you go. Okay, you're in admin mode now. No, stay in admin mode. Okay. So first things first, congratulations on getting a T-mod. You passed the application and the interview process. So congrats on that. Uh,
Thank you.
Second thing, if you want to, you can press C, click on player model, click on colors, and you can change your player color. And once you get admin, you can also choose your fizz gun color. So if you want to change that, you can do that right now. That's just like the color your little admin suit looks. It won't update until you get respawned, but that's fine.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about that. I want you to change your Steam name.
It's already changed.
Sorry, I've changed to T-mod.
Yes.
Oh wait, what's your Steam name exactly?
Ripper Chris 23.
Well, it needs to be the same as your in-game name.
Oh, so I have to change my name from Faun to Ripper Chris.
No, you just have your Steam name IFN Faun.
Oh, okay. All right, my bad. 1 minute. All right, it's been changed.
Okay.
IFN Faun team up.
Put it as TM. Just put it as TM. I'm sorry, I'm making you change your name so much,
Okay.
but just make it TM instead of TMod. Okay, there you go. So, why can I not find you? Okay, that's weird. Let me just do something real quick because for some reason this is acting weird. Is your profile on private or something?
It's on friends only.
Oh, okay, can you turn it to public?
Okay. No, my profile is public.
There you go.
Okay.
I don't know, it's taking a while to load. Oh. Great thing I like about this thing is that it actually fucking changes. Or else this would be like giving away my entire password. Okay, I added you as a friend. I want you to accept that invite.
Okay.
Anyways, did you do that?
Yes.
Okay. Now, next thing, do you see the tickets in the top left?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna create one. I want you to take it.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to take that ticket. Okay, so now when you take a ticket, there is a lot of things you can do. So first, I'm gonna tell you all the commands you can do. If you look at where it says actions,
Yes.
you can click on that. You can copy my Steam ID. You can go to me. You can bring me, and then you can return me. There you go. So yeah, you can go to me. Since I'm a higher staff rank, though, you can't bring me or return me. But if they are if they are not, then they would just bring them to you. Okay.
Okay.
So those are the things that you can do with it. If you have to go or something, you can cancel a ticket, though. I mean, not very often will you be canceling tickets. And then lastly, once you finish a ticket, you can press finish. Do not press finish yet, though. Okay. So now, some things just never. Oh wait. Okay. So, let's say there's something that you can't handle, like a whitelist, or you need a jail or a ban or something longer than you can do yourself. Okay. To deal with that, you would use COC. So what you would do is you'd make a new ticket. And it'd be
Thank you
User
for
was
talking to
moved
me.
to
I'm
your
gonna.
channel.
What's up, my bitches?
Hendrix. Why'd you get moved here?
Well, I was talking to Melons about my
Oh,
I didn't do any comments this week.
yeah.
Because I thought I pasted my ROA for staff.
Oh, you didn't.
I never clicked submit post.
Mhm. And what happened?
So it's just kind of. So I just got a staff strike for it, and I talked to him about it. I'm like, my bad. I thought I pasted it. He's like, let's say I'm just gonna leave you with the staff strike. Learn from your mistakes. If you do, 10 plus next week, you'll get it removed. Like, yeah.
Okay. I'm doing mentoring though. So.
Do it down in the mentor fucking
I got moved here. Okay,
panels.
fine. Come to mentor room 1.
Congrats on getting staff, Faun, by the way.
Thank you. Where's
I'm
Seth?
fucking eating right now.
Channel switched. User joined your channel.
Okay. So Faun. To COC, you would do @COC and make a ticket saying COC. Like that, how I punch at. You would make a ticket, COC, mod plus, and then the reason. So need ban, need jail, need whitelist. Anything that you can't do, you would
Do I
COC
do
that.
it?
No, don't. But that's just how you would do it.
Okay.
Okay. So if you need to go up the chain of command, that's how you would do it. Now, next thing you actually no, we can get to that later. Okay. So this I want you to bookmark. I'm gonna give you a link. There you go. I want you to bookmark that. It is the staff handbook.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you have it pulled up?
Yes.
Okay. So, this is the staff handbook for everything you need. I want you to scroll down to the part 1, the guidelines.
Okay.
Okay. So, number 1, you can never abuse your power to any extent or use your powers to your advantage. So, going to someone outside of base or, if you get moderator, whitelisting people when you shouldn't be doing that. Or whitelisting yourself for things that you're not supposed to have. You may never take your own sits, as is conclude in a bias sit. Doing so will result in the temporary suspension or demotion. That means that if someone RDMs you, you cannot take the ticket. You would have to make another one and have someone else view it. So that does not apply if you see something. So, like, let's say you witness a PV2 murder another PV2. You can just jail them. You do not need to make a ticket or anything about that because you saw it with your own eyes. Okay. You may never assume anything on your own. Get both sides of the story and use chain of command if necessary. Always follow chain of command and don't break it. Always go one rank above. So always COC to a moderator. Don't like COC elite admin or something. Okay. You must not make your own rules. Only use the server rules. Do you have the server rules bookmarked?
Actually, yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah. I always have that up just in case. In case a sit's about a specific rule, always have that up so you can look at the rules and always follow the rules. Do not make up anything on your own.
Okay.
You must take both sides of a story and only conclude with proof. It's annoying when I see someone take my ticket and then he's just asked for video evidence right away. You need to take both sides, and then if proof is needed, you may ask for it. You must be unbiased and transparent at all times. If it is a he say, she say situation, like someone says that the other person had a gun out and they shot him because of it, and the other person says that they didn't have a gun out, like that, and there's no evidence. Do not give anyone a punishment, as you have to have viable evidence to punish them, whether that's not a video, a picture, or them confessing. You cannot conclude a sit without valid proof. If a player's AFK, you must finish the ticket, finish the sit, and tell the player calling the ticket to wait until he gets back, unless there is valid proof. If a player included in a sit leaves before the sit starts, you must end the sit, unless the other player has video proof, in which case jail his Steam ID for the respectable time. If a player leaves a server before a minor sit, the original punishment was only a jail, then offline jail him for double the time, with possible LTAP as one of the reasons. If he leaves during a sit in which the player was to be punished, add 3 days to the original ban. Attach the forum link so he can appeal the ban. That's for admins when they ban him. But if someone leaves during a sit, COC that up to an admin for a ban. Like, let's say someone mass TKs and they disconnect when they get pulled to a sit. Punishing without viable evidence or assuming will result in the temporary suspension and or demotion. The higher up always has the final say in a situation or anything. If you disagree with that higher up, you can COC for a second opinion. Only go up COC twice. If you disagree with the mod's decision, COC up to SMod. If you disagree with the SMod's opinion, COC up to an admin. The second COC is absolutely final, even if you disagree. If you have any questions about what I'm reading to you, though, just ask at any time.
Okay.
The staff member has the final say in a sit unless a higher up concludes differently. Always use common sense, logs, and proof to conclude a sit. If there is a rule dispute, take it to an HA. If none are available, go to an EA for a temporary solution until he talks with an HA on the matter. Admin mode is to only be used during sits, or if a staff needs to use this command, do not use it anytime besides that. SMods are allowed to jail for a maximum of 20 minutes. Moderators have a maximum of 15, and you as a trial mod have a maximum jail time of 10 minutes. Lead admins, admins, SMods, you don't need to worry about that. That's just comments. A lot of stuff doesn't apply. A lot of this applies for later. You are not allowed to use witnesses during a sit unless they have evidence/proof.
Okay.
Okay, next part is COC, the chain of command. So as a T mod, you'll go up to mod. Mod will go up to SMod. SMod will go up to admin. Admin will go up to a lead admin. A lead admin will go up to head admin. Head admin will go up to division leader. Division leader will go up to advisor. Advisor will go up to supervisor. Supervisor would go up to director. And then director would go up to CEO. Again, you will not need most of that. Most of the time, you'll only need an admin or something. Okay, again, COC only applies to staff-related issues. Once you reach advisor, you can simply go to a supervisor that is appropriate. The reason COC isn't in place is most of the time you do not need a head admin or Corvezio. Going through COC will get you to the correct person. It will make things quicker, as you most of the time only need an SMod or admin. COC applies everywhere, in games, Steam, TeamSpeak, forums, etc. Again, you already practiced the COC ticket template, COC the rank, and then a reason. Again, you'll always be going to mod. Okay?
Okay.
Now here's the fun part, all the commands you have access to. First one I want you to type is !sit.
1 minute. Whoa.
Okay, this brings you to the sit room. If you take a ticket like RDM or TK where you need to go to sit room, you'll take the ticket, go into one of these corners, and then bring the person using the actions.
Okay.
We'll go over how to deal with that just later. The next one is logs. So if you need to see the logs for a sit, just type !LOGS, !logs. It will bring up all the logs. The saves, the purchases, the adverts, kills, job changes, name changes, anything. And chat. Main thing you'll be looking at is kill logs. If you see at the bottom, there's a little bar you can search. So if someone says that someone RDM'd them, you can search their name and then see who was the last person to kill them, and then you can yeah, let's see, who's someone who killed someone lately?
Melons.
Okay, Saeed did some stuff. So let's say Jay Leno says that he got RDM, like quick shot. So you search his name, and you see the most recent person that killed him was Saeed, right?
How do you spell? Oh, hold on. I'll just type something. Yes.
Okay, so now if you left click on it, you see all these things that pop up.
Yes. Copy line attacker.
Yeah, you can then you would click copy attacker Steam ID, and then you would ! Bring that person. So
Okay.
that's just like the bring command that you have in your commands, but you can type it in chat and do it with any Steam ID. Okay, I'm gonna bring you back now to where we were before. Shit. Okay. So those are those two commands. If someone is spamming chat or voice, you can mute them by doing ! Mute voice, then their name, or ! Mute chat, and then their name. Okay. You do mute voice, which is just one word, and then you can put their Steam ID or their name. Usually you'll want to just put their Steam ID, but if it's a rush, you can just put their name.
Okay.
If someone's running away from you or is running around or killing when they shouldn't be, you can freeze them by doing ! Freeze and then their Steam ID. Again, you can also do their name, but that's only if you're in a rush because you don't want to accidentally freeze random people that weren't involved.
Yes.
The next ones you're talking about are the exact same ones that you have on your the actions thing, but you can do it with any Steam ID. You can go to them, ! Go to on their Steam ID. You can bring them, ! Bring, and then their Steam ID, and then ! Return, and then their Steam ID. Again, you can also do this just by typing the beginning of their name. Yeah. So you can do all those commands like that as well. Oh, or you can just use the Actions tab.
Which I just did.
Okay. Then, /US/insert, no one needs that. Okay, so if you do /spawn, that will bring you to the US spawn. If you do /spawn2, it will bring you to the insurgent spawn, with 2 being the number.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to use the number. And those are all the commands you have access to oh wait, whoops, what? I forgot, like, the most important one. Jail. So, like, let's say I want to jail you. This one is the one where you want to use their Steam ID, because, you know, you don't want to mess up this one.
Yeah, because you can't unjail.
Well, moderators can, so if it really came down to it, you could have a moderator plus unjail them. So this is the layout of a jail. You can say I put in chat. You do ! Jail, their Steam ID, the amount of time, and then the word minute, and then the reason. Okay, so if it's TK, fail RP, RDM, you put it like that. You see how I put it in chat?
Yes.
Okay. Again, if you ever need a refresher on this stuff, you can just pull up the staff document anytime. That's why I want you to bookmark it. Okay,
Yeah.
There are commands that are blacklisted. If you get caught using these, you will be removed and banned immediately. ! Send sends one player to another, and it can be used on higher up, so it's not allowed. ! Perma permanently bans players, so of course you're not allowed to use that. ! Change map changes the map, and you can't change the map. And then ! Clear decals clears the decals, which means it deletes all the signs in the OOC lounge.
Ooh.
Yeah, and those have to be manually replaced by admins plus. And then lastly, ! Slay kills a selected player, so you're not allowed to use that as well. Okay, now the jail/ban times. So if you look at this, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, RDM/TKX1 is a 10-minute jail. If it's X2, that'd be a 15-minute jail. You need to COC that up to a mod. 3X is a 1-day ban. You need to COC that up to an admin. 4X is a 3-day ban. And then finally 5+, which is mass RDM or mass TK, is 1 week ban and 2 weeks if they leave to avoid punishment. Fail RP is a 10 to 20 minute jail based on the severity. Use a reasonable punishment, make the punishment fit the crime. Mic/chat spam. At the first offense, mute their chat or voice. At the second offense, give them a 5 to 20 minute jail based on how severe it is. If someone metagames to gain an advantage, jail them for 15 to 20 minutes depending on severity. If they leave to avoid punishment, that is an automatic 3-day ban plus the other sentence. Again, Rule 11, back up to guideline 11. It depends on the severity of the thing. If it was going to result in the jail before or a ban, whether or not you had 3 days, and if it happened before or after they were pulled to the sit. NIT RP is at the first offense, you give them a warning. The second offense, you give them a 15 to 20 minute jail. And anything else is a 1 week ban plus any other punishments they might have. Racism/discrimination is an immediate 1 week ban. Impersonation is an immediate 3-day ban. Self-promotion, if you see someone self-promote, tell them to change their name back. If they do, then watch them and see if they, after you leave, they self-promote again. If so, get them banned. If not, just leave it at that warning. If they refuse to change their name back, have them banned for a week. Exploiting/glitching results in a 1 week ban. Hacking/cheating results in a 6-month ban, and advertising results in a 3-month ban. So a lot of the stuff you'd have to COC for.
I don't get why people would hack or cheat on the server, but okay.
I've only seen like 2, maybe 3 cheaters. I don't know. Okay, this is the last part is how to handle sits. If it's an RDM/TK ticket, listen to where they were, see if there was a code red, a raid, or there was an insurgency/occupation. After he finishes the story, add follow-up questions like where were you, or did you have a gun out, as most of the time RDM tickets aren't RDM. Judging from his side of the story, if it seems like a legit RDM, check the logs to see who killed him, teleport him to the sit, and ask for his side of the story. Give him clues on where the interaction happened, like where it was or how long ago. After he explains his side, come up with a conclusion. If it seems like an accident, inform him on the rules he broke and warn him. If it was plain RDM, jail them. You are the staff, and thus you have the full power of what happens. Just make sure the punishment fits the crime. Whitelisting. Only take this ticket if it's been up for about 10 seconds, then COC it. Insurgent side has certain ranks that are automatically eligible to be a certain class. To check if they are the right rank, look at that branch's team description or ask one of the officers. If he's not eligible, tell him he needs to go to a tryout or meet a certain rank before becoming that class. If you have certified that he's eligible for it, have him whitelisted to that job/class. Keep in mind, players are only allowed to have 2 jobs per faction in 1 branch, so make sure he fits that. If he has 2 jobs already, explain the 2 job per faction rule and ask him which one he wants to remove. Donation questions. If they are not receiving the rank, tell them to type !check rank. Do not do this yourself, as it will remove your team out of rank.
I bet you one T-mod or so have done that.
Make sure he purchased it by going through the history, and also make sure he bought the right item. If he bought a weapon, tell him to reconnect and it should be fine. If he wants to donate, give him the link to the store and explain how to donate. If you're unfamiliar with donating, make a ticket asking for someone else to explain. Rule questions/issues. When taking these tickets, make sure your decision is parallel with the rules. Keep in mind if you are only allowed to clarify rules that may be easily clarified. If the problem is a huge gray area or weird phrasing of words in the rules itself, COC to an HA, if not to an EA for a temporary solution. The EA's is a severely temporary rule until an HA gets on. HA's decision is final and will be followed until further notice. Mic/chat spammers. Once you find someone who's spamming, ask them to stop 3 times. If he continues, mute him and tell him that if he continues to spam, he'll be punished. Unmute him to check if he stopped. If he has, depending on the severity, give him a warning or jail. You unmute him after 3 more so he continues to spam. Remute him and jail him depending on the severity while still muted. Tell him to make a ticket asking for an unmute once he is unjailed. User is spamming an advert, racial slurs, or advertising other servers, COC to admin for a ban immediately. FailRP. One thing to note is that FailRP tickets is that just because the situation did not go a player's way does not mean FailRP was involved. After listening to his story, keep in mind that FailRP is failure to properly roleplay. This is Sears RP server, so use common sense for this. After listening to his story, if it sounds like legit FailRP, teleport the accused player to sit. Greet him and inform him he is in a sit. Tell him the player's side story and ask for his. Listen carefully and tie similarities and differences. After he finishes, ask for any evidence either players have. For listening to both, check the rules and come up with a conclusion. Again, you are the staff and it is your decision in the end. If it was a genuine mistake, let him off the hook with a warning and tell him the rule. If it was intentional, jail him and tell him to look up on the rules. Okay. Trainer tickets. All staff must immediately take training tickets. It's a good way to get promoted. If a recruit is asking for a trainer, train him immediately. If a recruit finds out how to make a ticket, he was long enough for a long time, so train him at that very second. If a trainer needs to leave, take his place and train the recruits. If a trainer is complaining about his recruit, begin training the recruit, and if it was mingy behavior, inform him the receiver is serious RP and he must behave. If he's still causing problems to the point where you cannot train him, tell him one last time. If he does not stop, he'll be banned for no intent to roleplay. If he continues after that, freeze him and COC to an admin for a ban. Disrespect. One thing to keep in mind with these tickets is that most of the time it is just weird phrasing or misunderstanding. Be sure to get both sides of the story and make sure it isn't something like honest criticism or a complete misunderstanding. If a player says things to another player with the purpose of degrading or hurting the other player, that is disrespect and should be punished in an RP way. Disrespect should be handled by the branch and their officers. You are simply there to confirm if it was disrespect or not. Make sure to inform the player that disrespect is not taken lightly, as it is serious RP. Glitching skills / exploiting / hacking. If a player is accused of glitching his skills, COC to an elite admin so he can check the player. If the player is exploiting a glitch, inform him that exploitation is bannable offense and warn him not to do it again. If he repeats the offense, have him banned. We have a zero tolerance for hacking or exploiting glitches. If they ever happen, COC to a ban immediately. If there's a DDoS threat report, ban him to your maximum and contact a higher up immediately. Stuck. If a player makes a ticket saying he's stuck, teleport him and exclamation point bring him out or use your fizz gun. If you're a team mod or mod and get stuck with the player, tell the player you cannot help them, but you can get someone else. Return yourself and COC to an SMod to take care of it. If there are players around you and you get stuck, just teleport to them and exclamation point bring the original player out. Racism. Only take this ticket if it's been up for around 10 seconds, then COC it. The definition of racism is antagonizing, discriminating, or judging someone based on their race and belief that one's race is superior. If players are committing these, ban them immediately. If a player is...
Don't worry, it's just me. Keep going.
Oh, okay. If a player is using common slurs like NIGGA, inform them that is not allowed. If they argue saying that they see other people doing it, inform them that it is still against the rules and any further offenses will result in the ban. Again, if you see him do it again, just COC it up to an admin so he can ban them. Threats. Definition of a threat is a statement of an intention to inflict pain, injury, damage, or other hostile action on someone in retribution for something done or not done. Any threats made out of character that have the intent to hurt themselves or others should be taken very seriously and should be COC'd up for a ban. Okay? If you look down there, there are the server rules, which you already have, the public staff roster, which still doesn't work as a link, all the files for staff, the terms of service, and the meeting schedule. If you click on the meeting schedule right now, can you do that?
Okay.
Okay. Do you have it pulled up?
Yes.
Okay, so you can see on Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the staff meeting. So make sure to always be on so you get pulled for that. If you cannot make it for whatever reason, PM and HA and make a forum post under the staff communication forum. If you cannot make the first meeting, there's still a second Eastern meeting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday that you can attend. If you miss the first one but attend the second, you will still be excused. Okay. If you do not show up to any of the meetings for no reason, you will not receive any promotion if you get one, and you will receive an absence strike. Okay, some things just adding on. You are not allowed to show off your rank in any way. This is a hobby, something you volunteered for, not something you came to show off and brag about. You should never abuse your powers for
Except
any
for me,
reason.
I like to show it off.
Shut up. For anything non-related to staff. For example, you cannot teleport to a friend to capture a point or to catch up to them. If you are found abusing your power, not doing your staff work, going inactive, disrespecting players, etc., you'll be removed from staff without question. Sorry.
Inhaling that Illinois smog.
Yeah. I am your mentor. It's going to be my job to make sure you do everything correct. And to make sure you become an amazing staff member. If you have any problems at any time, you should be the first one to talk. I should be the first person you should PM to. You already added me on Steam, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, just PM me on Steam or poke me in TeamSpeak or whatever. Just keep in contact with me. If you have any questions, just ask me at any time. I will answer them for you.
Okay.
Okay? I will check up with you every couple of days just to make sure everything is going okay. But with all of that being said, good luck. Congratulations on passing the interview. You are now a official team mod. You can start taking tickets. Okay?
Alrighty.
I'm gonna return you now, and you are good to go. Start taking those tickets.
Alright, well, I need to get out of admin mode.
Yeah. Get out of admin mode. It's the same button. And you can go back to whatever channel you were in before.